My name is Adam, and I'm an alcoholic. Daily Reflections. February 11th. The Limits of Self Reliance. We asked ourselves why we had them. Fears. Wasn't it because self-reliance failed us? Alcoholics Anonymous, page 68. All of my character defects separate me from God's will. When I ignore my association with Him, I face the world and my alcoholism alone and must depend on self-reliance. I have never found security and happiness through self-will, and the only result is a life of fear and discontent. God provides the path back to Him and His gift of serenity and comfort. First, however, I must be willing to acknowledge my fears and understand their source and power over me. I frequently ask God to help me understand how I separate myself from Him. My name is Adam, and I am an alcoholic. Ever since I grew up, I've been getting into bars with my own personality. I was looking for some freedom, meaning, the truth about myself, or something else. What? Right. Something was missing. Now, I realized that my family home was full of silence. There were no words in it. Everything, as if nothing was happening. Nothing happened. Was it grey? I try to remember what happened, but I don't remember anything happening, until my memory is there, and remembers too loud and too much. Yes, I grew up in a time when adults and parents could not, and therefore did not, pass on feelings to their children. They had issues with themselves. I guess that's always the case. So I don't really know if I grew up in some very different times. I think not. Every generation has its dark nights and grey days. We must learn and constantly learn to call these nights by name and add colour to the greys. There is a theatrical play under the mysterious title There is a Rabbit on the Moon, intended for the youngest viewers, and it tells about the night and the darkness of a little boy. At the end of the performance, the spectators, children, put slips of paper with named fears into the hat of Thomas Snout, the main character, hoping that they will get rid of them. The first step is to name your fear. Things named in part lose their power. A simple fairy tale helps to teach children how to name and how to get rid of the lurking force in the head that deprives peace, arouses fear, insecurity, and anger. I look at the moon sometimes and look for that rabbit. I've seen him there a few times. Seriously. See for yourself. It's worth going back to your childhood, where a lot got lost. It's worth going back and looking for what you didn't have or forgot. Like a child, I surrender myself to a higher power. I no longer rely only on myself. Just like a baby. Thank you for today. See you in sobriety. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference.